Now, while I was trying to work out exactly what subject should be raised today, I couldn't help noticing one word was ringing in my ears. After the torrent of childish crap being spouted, I had been called a bully. Now, this I still struggle to get my head around. Spent my whole life angry and hate-filled, but never gone down that road, even when I was tempted. Truth is, however, I never needed to do such things to make myself feel better because, well, I was always arrogant as hell. So, I've decided, since certain people don't know the definition of the word, to touch upon bullying, its increase, and the side effects that many people don't appreciate. Now, to begin with, I'm going to consult good old Wikipedia and raise the different kinds of bullying. First of all, school bullying. This, I'd imagine, will be the most common and pretty much guarantee going on to some degree in every damn classroom, in every school, in every country across the globe. Why? Because certain kids are just built that way. And if they see they can show some dominance in front of the others by picking on someone weak, they will. My question is, though, why the bullied child puts up with it. I don't care if the kid's a midget in a wheelchair. There will be ways and means. You see, I've seen this crap before, personally. I had a friend and have a brother who have suffered this, and both rectified the situation in the same way. They fought back. Bullies are by definition weak, cowardly, and therefore are always in larger numbers. I won't mention names, but let's just say said people were bullied, had people, including myself, warning these people off, but there's very little we could do permanently to make sure that it didn't happen anymore, until both grew a sack and lashed out one day. Suddenly respect was gained and they were never bullied again. Why every kid can't do this is beyond me. Ever seen that movie, Let the Right One In? Cut out the vampire storyline and you've got what I'm talking about. Bullying, bullying, bullying. Oh look, a metal stick. Crack it across the side of the lead bully's head, and voila! Instant leave me the fuck alone guarantee. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not condoning the usage of weapons, but in certain severe instances of outnumbering, then I'm sure that drastic measures could be taken, provided we're not talking about knives or guns, because then quite frankly, you'll be worse than them. Hazing. Now this is something I've never actually seen in Britain. Spent half my life and a large part of my education in the States, and there it's rife. For those who don't know what hazing is, I guess you could refer to it as a rite of passage or an initiation into something. A kid may be hazed being a freshman in a new school, hazed for trying to join a club, fraternity, or sorority. Many of these hazings will be welcomed and accepted as the initiation. Others are basically just bullying. But in the person's eyes who's actually doing it for a legitimate reason, welcoming the kid to a new school. Workplace bullying. If you're bullied in the workplace, then for fuck's sake give your head a shake. You're not a child anymore, so why in the blue hell would you even consider putting up with that crap? Cyberbullying. In this modern world, social networking is huge, but along with the pluses comes the opportunity to victimize someone through cyberspace, spamming a person with abusive emails, unpleasant comments on their respective profiles and such. The ignore or block button, I guess, is perfect for this, but the kind of head cases who would do this will probably just make new disposable accounts to continue their torture. For this one, I'd recommend the police, for they do actually take this stuff rather seriously, but only if people cross certain lines. If they're just being called rude names, then they probably might be called rude names by the police for wasting their time. The remaining three of Wikipedia are the extremes, including protection rackets, of which I know little and have no interest in even waffling about. So, to summarise, I believe that bullies are weak. They are cowards, and the fact they only start such activities when they are in large numbers always amuses me. However, on the flip side, person being bullied is no different. They're weak. Bowing your head down and letting it happen will be a victory for them, and thus they will continue. Time to, as they say, nut up or shut up. I hear countless stories about children not willing to go to school, destroyed self-esteems, failing exams due to the stress, and of course, plenty of suicides. And I feel very bad about all this, but it could have been avoided. Parents, teachers, other students, yes, they could have helped. But the victim himself is the one that needs to help themselves by raising up and saying no more. And am I a bully? No. Do I target specific people, hang in large numbers and victimize them? Well, no. All I do is have opinions. The difference between me and many is I don't hide mine. Would I go up to someone I dislike and have a go at them? Assault them? No. But I'm not going to pretend that I like them either, because that would make me a hypocrite. And as for being a coward, my Facebook account is tied to this, so everyone knows who I am. And these crappy little animations are more interesting than me sat in the bedroom in front of a webcam. Anyway, enough about me. Back to the week. Ah yes, who am I referring to? Of course, both. Bullies need to grow the fuck up and get on with their lives. The victims need to stand up for themselves and stop being the little bitch, or they'll take shit their entire lives. It's not hard. Just straighten up that backbone, cup those balls, and do something about it, or the emotional side effects that you get will, well, they'll haunt you for the rest of your life. Just ask yourself one question if you're getting bullied. Do you want them to win? Now if you're saying no, then stand strong, my brothers and sisters, and raise hell. Just not in the Columbine kind of way. And if you're saying yes, then why the hell do you even bother getting out of bed in the morning?